How Not to Be a Loser with Social Anxiety by No Longer Human underscore 77.
This is a guide on how to not be a loser with social anxiety, coming from a loser with social anxiety. Let's get started.
Wow.
Number 1, you have to leave.
Don't take advice from. I'm just joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I wouldn't say
This
that.
is a guide on how to not be a loser with social anxiety, coming from a loser with social anxiety. Let's get started. Number 1, you have to leave your room. Yes, I know this is very hard, especially.
Oh, I'm hearing sirens. I thought that was from me, though. That's her.
But I need you to first find your favorite band tee, favorite outfit, favorite t-shirt, favorite pants, Jinkos, Lolita skirt, anything at all that makes you a little bit happy. Anything that makes you feel even 1% more confident in yourself, I need you to put that on. But first, before you put that on, please take a shower. Please. Yes. This is the first step that we have to take in order for us to become not a loser with social anxiety. Number 2, congratulations. You could check off the first box. You've made it outside. You are surrounded by birds, fresh air, and not your 3-week-old Chipotle rotting in the side of your bed or in the trash can that's in like a plastic bag on the side of your room. That may or may not be me. But anyways, might be like, no, I miss the darkness of my room. It's too bright outside. You just need to adjust your pupils to the bright lighting, and then once that has set in, to either drive yourself, take the little bus, or walk to our next step. Number 3, find a place with people. What I mean by that, you need to find a place where you resonate with. It could either be the gym. Okay, most people would not resonate with being at the gym. But anyways.
Yeah, I mean, you can't necessarily socialize at the gym too much because people will be locked in sometimes. But a gym's a good place, I guess. Like, if you're asking about help with the gym equipment, most likely everybody's going to be able to help you with the thing if they know what they're doing. But most likely they're more experienced than you, so that you can do that. That's
It could be
cool.
Hot Topic, it could be the library, it could be coffee shop, it could be the boba shops.
I need to go to the library and just start talking to people. I haven't done that before. Like, just go to the library and just start having random conversations. I have never done that. I might have to do that.
Locations, I guess. Anything, honestly. Where there are people is where you shall go. This step is very unique to the individual because everyone has their preferences on what they like and dislike regarding what kind of people, what kind of crowd you want to be around. You could even go to like the anime store. I know a lot of people that made their
Yeah, I know that from personal experience, but they all have a certain energy that comes with them.
friends in the anime store. By a lot of people, I mean one person. Number
I feel out of place there though, cause like, yeah, I can watch it, but I don't make it my personality. Like, if I don't say I watch those types of shows, you can't tell I watch those types of shows. I don't make it a part of my personality type stuff, you know? I don't make what I enjoy occasionally a part of my personality like some people do. Like, they just have a certain energy with them. It's different.
Number 4. Guys, we're already so far. We can do it. I promise you we could do this. This step, you have to loiter. Loiter at the place you chose. So what I mean by that, not just standing around looking like a creep. No, that's gonna scare people away.
You just said to do that.
For example,
You just said to do that.
It could be matcha, it could be a chai latte, anything at all. Pick out a book or who really reads books? Pull out something on your screen, your laptop, your phone, like anything that's like a topic that you really like. Once you have that open, people will walk around you for hours, right? And they will see that you like that particular thing. And if a person likes that particular thing, they will approach you and they will say, hey,
No, they won't. No, they won't. I'm not gonna lie to you. You can't rely on people approaching you, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. People are literally like NPCs, bro. If you don't press X to interact, you're not finna get an interaction out of them most of the time. Like, a person walking up to you and interacting with you because they see something that they like, that's very rare. I'm not gonna lie. You have to interact with them, bro. Like, if you see somebody you want to talk to, just walk up to them, bro. Just start having a random conversation, because they're not gonna do it for you, bro. You have to engage with their storyline, bro. They're not gonna engage with yours, because that's not how it works, bro. They're not player 1. They're NPC. Yeah.
You could just keep talking about the topic because it's something that you know so much about. And once you start doing that, you're golden. Backtrack. You see, the point of step 4 isn't just loitering without a purpose. It's loiter with a purpose. You have to be observing. everyone around you. Once you have made your observations, we're moving on to step 5. Find your target. I don't mean this in a bad way. Your target will be someone that...
Yeah, she's not lying. You do have to find your target. I'm not gonna cap. Cause like I be locking eyes. I be like, yo, that's the one. We gonna troll with them. We gonna mess with them.
You could be like, they seem approachable. Maybe I could talk to them. Yeah.
I'll say maybe. I say I am gonna talk to them. I look at them. I say, bro, I already know. When I look at them, I say, yo, I'm definitely gonna talk to them. Excuse me. I like approaching large groups of females. I don't know why. It just seems like easier. Like it just seems like the chances of sliding on one it just skyrockets. Cause like it's just like a higher chance. It's like a 4-for-1 deal at a restaurant you like. Like it's that simple. And it's like it's like a little sale. Buy one get 2 free. Like you see what I'm saying? Like it's free.
And more. That
was a wild comparison. I'm sorry. That was a wild comparison. That's my fault.
As a socially anxious loser, will not be able to tackle that goal.
And don't call yourself a loser. Like if you want to not be a quote unquote loser, stop calling yourself a loser. Stop saying maybe. Just say you will. This is going to happen. I am changing. I am becoming better. Just lie to yourself if you have to, because eventually it'll become true.
Just yet. Groups of 2, there's also more risk. But with one person, that's the lowest risk. So you have to weigh your risks here.
And I think it's different with certain people. I don't know how interacting with people is for females. I wouldn't know because I'm not a female. But for me, it's very fun. I get to troll. I enjoy trolling people. It's hilarious. I don't know how it would be if a girl walked up to like a group of me, a random girl walked up to me. I don't know how she would feel about that situation because don't really happen. Like they be having this thought process while I'm walking by. I'd be like, okay,
which one is more worth it?
Like they be looking at me. I'm like, what is you looking at? Like, it's not in the bad way. I'm like, I be feeling bad because like I could slide on these girls because they obviously showing interest. They staring me down as we're walking by each other. I could slide on them, but I'm making the improvements. I'm actually sliding on these types of girls, so it's fine. I'm getting better.
Investing into moving on to step 6.
I feel bad because I saw one like that in the grocery store.
Approach them. That's probably the hardest part of this whole thing. You could notice some
no,
details about
easiest.
some people. Their outfit, the colors, the coordination, anything that speaks to you, anything that screams, yes, I have in common with that person. This one particular thing, you'd be like, hey, I like that shit. I like that thing on your bag.
If oh thanks, walk away. I mean, it's really like that. You don't even have to have a plan. You can literally just walk up to someone and say, hey, I mean, you seem like you would be a fun, interesting person to talk to. And they'd be like, oh, okay. And it's that simple. It's like, you really think that people like grow and change from like how it was as kids? Like, no. Like how kids used to walk up to you and be like, hi, you just seem like you'd be fun to talk to. Okay. Yeah, it literally be just like that as adults. It's so funny.
Yeah, it's really cute. And then you might be like, what if they don't hear me?
Like we try to make ourselves seem better. Like we didn't change too
what am I
much.
supposed to say after they say thanks? You hit them with a question about that thing, or how long they've known that topic or known that thing. Just if you ask them questions, they would have to answer you, and then it would sound like you're carrying the conversation, not them. So then it wouldn't feel awkward at all. That's the golden buzzer right there. Once you've approached them and said something to them, there are either 2 options left. If the golden buzzer method does not work, I suggest you to admit defeat. I understand. You might be like, have to.
No, you don't. Because what you do when you're doing all this and the thing does not go the way you think it will, you're not going to have confidence in yourself once that happens. Like most of the time, it does not go exactly how you think in your head. So you can't put those thoughts in your head that if it doesn't go like that, I can't interact with them. I don't know what to do. So I'm just going to not interact with them after that. You just have to walk up to them and start having a conversation. It could be about anything. It could be just the most random thing. You don't even have to have a goal in mind. You can literally just walk up and start talking. You don't have to have a whole plan of how the interaction should go. Because when it doesn't go that way, you're not going to know what to do and you're going to feel like something's wrong with you. Like you're not doing what you should be doing and you don't have the ability to carry conversations. You don't have the ability or you don't have the power to interact with these people. So you shouldn't be doing that.
After this rejection, I can never go out and talk to another human being again, because every human being is the same, and they would just never listen to me, or they would just never want to be friends. The golden buzzer method is usually foolproof for people that are able to enunciate words into the space. However, if you're unable to actually let your voice out, and like once you approach them, nothing comes out because you're like, fuck, 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 and you're sweating, like you don't know what the fuck you're gonna say. And you're just like, oh fuck, and then you just end up saying nothing, and you're just standing there. That might be the worst case scenario, my friend. However, if you reach that point, there is no however. You might be fucked. I'm sorry.
No,
I
you're
don't have
not.
any more backup plans for you.
You don't need a plan,
The
bruh.
last possibility
Just go in there
is
raw.
you get rejected.
Pause.
You're-
Godly. Gee willikers. I'm sorry.
Very feeble attempt at small, and once you feel the perceived rejection, you either try again, or you never step foot out of your house ever again. The end. That is all for my TED Talk. Some foreshadowing here. Because I am in this room with complete darkness besides the light right there. and everything on the floor.
What the frick? You are depressed. This is sad. I mean, I know females don't be caring for their spaces, but this is ridiculous. This is past female mess, bro. Well, there's something going on. There's something she's not talking about, bro. I've seen dirty female rooms, but this is out of hand. Dirty and dark? That's crazy. Dirty, dark, she has all of her face. There's something going on. There's something going on. No longer human. If you need to talk to me, just like hit me up. I don't know, but like this is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. I'll like the video just cause.
I wonder which route I ended up on.
Yeah,
Good ending
yeah, I
or bad
wonder.
ending? Only you can infer.
Nah, I need to have a conversation with you because this is ridiculous behavior. We're going to do research, bruh. This is ridiculous. I would love to have a conversation with this person. Cleaning my depression. She has a video called Cleaning My Depression Room. Cleaning my depression room. What is wrong? You know what? Yo, no longer human. If you see this, just like hit me up. We having a conversation. We have to have a conversation because I don't know.